So during your time here, you'll each have to contribute to the procurement of food for the town in some way or other.
Well, I'm gonna go to the nearest frozen little thing, and I'm gonna start trying to grab fish.
I decide to head out and practice my stealth and try and hunt some food.
I'm taking out Poppy with flamethrower on top and hunting with my rope.
I must have broken free right at the end.
I lead another expedition of some of the villages on the other side of town, and noticing that I am leveling up a little bit, and now I can use fireball.
There's a creeping sense of just darkness in the back of your mind, and you hear, expressed through symbols and pictures, but you get the sense of the word drink.
I just turn up covered in blood. You alright?
Hey, Bob. How's it going?
You look down at your burns and the blood that's on you, and then the blood that's covering the burns seems to seep into your skin, and the burn just completely heals over.
Cool, Bob.
Is it like some sort of vampire centipede, and you're now kind of a vampire or something?
Oh, not really, but I kind of similar effect, I guess.
Can you make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Uh-oh.
Sure.
Bob becomes a demon.
Two. And he's back!
Hey, he's back, boys! Bob's back, baby.
And then what do I add?
Add your wisdom. It's not going to be enough.
Great. Oh yeah, +2. So 4.
Double. Double what it was
Wisdom
originally.
save is this one, yeah, +2.
Yep, +2.
4. Oh wow! In that case, so that the rest of that day becomes a bit of a blur to you. But you get back and you've got a lot of food for the villagers. You don't remember getting it, but you do remember getting back into the village and you've got a lot of meat and a lot of blood all over you.
I got some food.
Better hunting plan. We can't just be going out randomly.
Baradone, are you hungry?
Is Bob
What
gonna
is
turn
it?
evil?
What is it?
I don't know. Body parts. You want some?
I've got some meat.
Oh, good.
Do you want it? Bodger, do you want some meat?
All right.
Okay, more for me then.
Okay.
Barely touches the sides. Inhales. While you were out there, some of the things were trying to fight back, and you developed an uncanny ability to dodge as well.
Yeah, that's right. I did too.
On a 4?
Yeah.
No, uncanny dodge is one of the level 5 rogues.
Right.
What do you reckon happens?
That lower roll, what was that determining?
We'll find out.
Yeah, you'll find out later.
Oh.
But yeah, I do also learn uncanny dodge. So anytime something attacks me now, I can just kind of
Half the damage of it.
Right, well,
just get out of the way.
to be honest, I've quite simple for me. I've just been chopping wood, but I've been learning to I've been trying to see how if I can chop like 2 bits of wood at once. How fast I can chop wood.
And it makes you just really inefficient.
Yeah,
and they're like, could you just
one
chop?
there, one there. I've got 2 back. I've got 2 axes. You're right. That's my story.
And he's been practicing it really well, and he's finding that he can
Getting lots of firewood for the town,
Yeah.
making lots of friends, talking to lots of people, having a social time, chopping wood.
getting much faster as well, like running between the lumberyard.
Yes, that's another thing that I think. Kind of like I got that wood from there to there.
You find that Bodger's just like base level is a bit more speedy.
Like kind of extra 10 kind of.
Almost like he's got like an extra 33% of what he had before on the movements.
Now, also, I just want to do a quick test on Bodger. You have been doing all this now. Do you remember? A couple of weeks of downtime.
I'm offended. Do I remember
We've
what?
had a couple of weeks of downtime, no fights.
Yeah.
Do you remember
What my abilities
how
are?
to fight? Yeah.
Yes.
You think I don't know how to use my own abilities?
Well, tell me then. Tell me.
Fine.
Why don't you enlighten us? We're already
Well, 3 main abilities.
My
Let's hear
3
about
main
them.
abilities. First of all, I'm very offended. But I'm very offended that you think
That's
I
an
don't know how to
interesting
use
ability.
my own abilities. Go. What?
Ed's gone.
What's my
Number 1, go.
rage?
How does it work? What ability does it give you?
It makes me rage. I do more damage.
How much
I do
more?
2 more damage.
What about the disadvantages of it? Yeah.
There is no downside. Hey, you didn't know that, did you?
I thought there was a downside.
Yeah. Number 2.
Frenzied rage. I have +2 attack, plus I get a bonus attack, and there is a downside. And that is that I take 1 level of exhaustion.
Right.
Right. And then reckless attack means that I get advantage on my attack, and then they get I get disadvantage when they attack me.
I don't need to prove anything to you. I hit things.
3 for 3!
He's got it, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, Rowan, how does danger sense work?
Danger sense means that, like, if I'm
We didn't drill this
I'm
one.
kind of like, ooh,
What's up?
what's going on, you know?
Yeah.
I get like a bit of a tingle.
Well, that's certainly how you use it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can sense it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
That is basically it. Yeah, you get a spidey sense.
The answer is in the title.
You get a sense for
yeah.
danger, which gives you advantage on dexterity saving
I
throws
know, and
against
the
traps.
mechanics of that is just like I roll a dice sometimes.
It was close. It was
You roll a dice when Rob tells you.
When Rob tells me to roll a dice, I roll a dice.
To be fair, that's
the
how
game.
all our abilities
basically
work.
the game. So yeah, you get speedier. You get the ability to attack twice on any turn whenever you're. Whenever you take the attack action, you can attack twice now. If you frenzy, you can attack 3 times.
Yeah, right. That's the thing. I don't actually have to use Frenzied Rage anymore to get my second attack.
Not
I
now
just
that
have
he's level
2
5.
attacks. But if I use Frenzied Rage, then I get 3 attacks.
He's
So I'm a
dangerous
freaking
man.
powerhouse now.
Go for Leothil right now. I bet you guys can take him.
Yeah. Let's do it.
And finally, what do you do to level up? You were using your acting ability.
Yep. So the acting course Tuesdays and Thursdays we are prepping for. We're prepping for the performance, which has been announced.
Is it a performance by Shakespeare, the troll?
I like
Oh,
nice.
Billy, shake a stick.
A shake stick. But it comes up in 3 months. But I'm like, so I'm going along with it because I don't want to be like pushed out of the class. But I'm also very aware that there's a good chance I won't be around for when the performance comes up.
I hope so.
Because there aren't many of us, I do have to take multiple roles, so I'm learning different characters, different races, different how to pretend to be different people. So that's I'm actually starting to feel really good about my acting.
You guys go along like a bit.
Yeah.
And you
So you come on
genuinely
some of my rehearsals.
At one point, you genuinely are confused as to like when does Greg come into this?
Hello, I'm Alfie. I'm a little gnome.
Hey, Elfie, I know that. I met that guy once.
I am a high elf. I live high up in the tower. High up. All right, what do you reckon? Should we kill him? Should we eat him? Should we cook him? Yeah. The 2 guys playing these orcs are fantastic. Real good. It's difficult being this Wraith Guard. Standing here at the crossroads.
When's Greg coming on?
I was just wondering the same thing.
And as the leader of the Goliath clan.
Who's this Goliath chap?
Just surrender. He's amazing.
He's big, isn't he?
And then the play ends, and you're like, why did we just sit? It was good, but
Right,
why did
and
we?
then we
And then
realised.
one of the fellas that is a Goliath,
Hey,
kind of
Barbarian.
on the short side of a Goliath, about 7 feet tall.
Oh, it's Greg!
He comes down, speaks to you, and then you see his form drops, and he seems it like shifts and morphs into that of Greg.
Guys, what did you think?
Oh, hello, sir.
Hello, sir.
Well done.
Yeah,
Well done.
I very much enjoyed your performance.
Hey guys, what did you guys think?
So you gave me a fucking fright.
I must say, you have become very good at acting.
So, in layman's terms, what actually is that ability now?
He has just taken the spell Alter Self. So he can. There's 3 options to it. You can change you can morph yourself into other humanoids. You can change yourself to have a swim speed and gills, so you can breathe underwater. Or you can give yourself natural weapons like claws or fangs or a big tail.
We're about to have some
How
fun.
does
tail,
you can,
horns.
you can,
So you went from butterflies to just transforming into a wolf.
so you can
Journey's changed.
you can act gills. You can act,
act
so
gills,
well
exactly.
that you have gills.
You're not laughing about butterflies anymore, are you?
Can you do one of those? Or can you do all of those, but obviously one at a time, or have you
One at a
had
time.
to choose one?
So you choose it when you choose one when you cast the spell.
Of course,
and then,
you can do all of them. Just
and
not
then as a
all of
bonus
them.
action, you can be like, I'm going to change it now.
Amazing.
As a bonus, wow.
Yep. Well,
awesome.
Sorry, as
I
a
think
bonus
it's
action,
is
I
it
can
concentration?
That's an amazing
You got it
ability.
there, Alter Self.
Yes.
It is an action. It's concentration though, so as long as he's concentrating on the spell, if he gets hit,
But technically, it's
can
all
take damage
acting.
But it's
it's all acting. Yeah.
That's so funny.
I'm just acting like I'm breathing underwater.
You've convinced yourself.
If Daniel Day-Lewis did it, he would just be under the water for hours. It happened.
You've convinced yourself.
It's a method.
And he can act so well that he can convince himself and the thing he's attacking that he's got extra powerful claws.
Yeah.
Good.
Don't question it.
As mind over matter.
Mind over matter.
Okay, right.
If you believe, you achieve, guys.
Good on you,
And
Greg.
the other thing I was doing
You're living in a world of magic, guys. What do you want?
I mean, this is just getting silly now.
I'm out. It's crossed the line.
Can't suspend my disbelief.
The other thing I'm doing is when I'm going out hunting, I'm finding it's a lot more efficient because there's so much snow. I find if I get my rope and get it to go really high and I climb up to the top, I can see a whole lot more and look around. So I'm getting a much bigger, I can just spot the animals and go, okay, I'm going to go over there.
Bigger like field of view.
Bigger field of view.
So your rope your climbing rope usually needs to attach to something for you to then be able to climb up it.
Yeah.
As well, you found out trying to cross a crevasse.
And then good episode.
But you try at one point and it reaches up and grabs a hold of a branch, and then as you're climbing to get a better view, the branch snaps, but the rope stays there, and it seems to just disappear into nothing at the top.
Yeah, and I start doing, I try and I'm cautious of it to start with, but eventually I'm like, I gotta see what's up there. And I crawl up there and I realize it's a space that I can actually now store. I'm gonna store animals up there for when I go hunting.
Sorry, what?
I can go up there.
I wasn't listening.
He gets this. I wasn't listening.
Let's start again. This is a
That's another button we need on your soundboard. I wasn't listening.
Okay, so you can store stuff at the top of your rope?
I can.
How permanently?
Animals.
What's the spell called?
Like anything.
All right, reindeer, get up there. Get up there. You're gonna store yourselves up there, okay? You're gonna store yourselves up there. I'm gonna get you later.
Temporarily, it's always stored on a rope somewhere.
Okay.
Oh.
He's got a spell called Rope Trick, which he might choose against once he actually learns what it does by reading the spell.
I so thought I had it.
It lasts for an hour. The rope just it raises up. You touch a length of rope that's up to 60 feet long. One end of the rope rises into the air until the whole rope hangs perpendicular to the ground. At the upper end of the rope, an invisible entrance opens to an extra-dimensional space that lasts until the spell ends.
Yep.
Correct so far.
Space. Yeah.
The extra-dimensional space can be reached by climbing into the top of the rope. So you climb all the way up, you get into this extra space.
Yeah.
The space can hold as many as 8 medium or smaller creatures.
See?
So all of you can hang out in this extra-dimensional space.
We can launch. Yeah.
The rope can be pulled up into the space, making the rope disappear from view from the outside. So you can just hide there as well if something's chasing you or following or whatever.
An hour.
Lasts for an hour.
So
you can even have a short rest in the space.
Oh.
It's like a little tree fort.
Oh, we should definitely have our short rest.
It's most practical application is just hide it.
Well, yeah, if we know a meeting is going to take place or something below and we want to spy on them, we can actually crawl up into the space and watch.
Secret meetings.
Attacks and spells can't cross through the entrance into or out of the space, but those inside can see out of it as if through a window centered on the rope. This is the part that you did not get to.
Well, it's right at the bottom of the card,
so you're
isn't
like,
it?
I get it. And you just
I'm not going to read the whole fucking card.
What have I got, 30 seconds to spare? I'm a busy man.
I've got a child.
Anything inside the extra-dimensional space drops out when the spell ends. So you can't store things in there.
Okay, yeah, there's the thing. So I could do it. Okay,
so you can store things in there for an hour.
Well, then my story is still good because I do it once and then I learned there are big repercussions for doing it. So all the animals I was storing up there,
these dead animals dropped 60 feet.
All right, we've almost got enough. Been doing this for an hour now. I'm getting kind of tired, so we're going to let you down soon. See, I told you guys I know how to use this. Holy shit! Oh my god! Oh god! Oh! There's so much blood! Oh!
Now, 60 feet out.
Well, no, I do.
Is it always
it's
like?
Not 60 feet, is it?
Is this portal always at the top of the rope? Is it, or can he like make the rope this high?
I will. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's how it's meant, but I always rule that you can make the rope as high as you like.
Up to how?
Up to the length of the rope.
60 feet.
That's such a strange little rope.
Oh well, yeah, I'm double down on this rope thing.
It's caused a lot of strife and a lot of confusion there.
And because of this strife and confusion, I went and bought magic item cards And now he has a card for Rope of Climbing and Wand of Detection, Wand of Magic Detection.
But we know these are useless now because he doesn't read them.
Well, the problem has been you'd have to read the whole card.
And who can do that?
How unreasonable for me to on this card.
There's multiple paragraphs.
Unreasonable for me to ask you to do lots of reading.
Ridiculous. I'm a busy man.
Anyway,
To be fair,
you do your acting, you do your rope of climbing thing.
I don't care what you say.
And then what? And then what else? Anything else?
No, I've been utilizing my rope and practicing what I can do with the rope, which is a lot.
That is a lot. So those are the new spells you took. You don't want to do anything that would give you your new Artificer ability?
Yes, my new Artificer ability.
Which you are very familiar with. Go.
Which I do. Oh, yes, I do. So I've got a. God, I have not. I find a jug.
Oh yeah, that's a jug. I forgot about that. Yes, you do find a jug.
I found a jug, and I was just like, man, I'm sitting there in the corner, and there's just a jug over there, right? And then I could really use some wine right now. And I just hear this, and then it's like this jug just is like wobbling and sloshing around. And I walk over to it, and it's just this jug filled with wine.
Wait a second. What is happening?
And
Are you Jesus?
I think I'm Jesus.
Okay.
And so Greg walks over there and just gets shit-faced off this wine. And then he's like, I'm keeping this jug. This is my jug now.
Oh my God!
I found it in the common area.
I like that the
It's
whole
mine.
thing about being like an artificer is that you can tinker with things to make magical items.
I found it.
And you're saying that you just found an alchemy jug.
I found this one. Don't worry, I am going to change it. I'm going to refine
tinker with it.
I'm going to tinker with it because right now all it does is wine, but I wanted to do other things. Yeah.
So you tinker with it
I
over a
put
couple
some
of
dials
weeks.
on it. I put some little
Some clogs?
clogs and little potions on the side. Yeah, like whatever, like potions on the side. It's a jug with potions on the side. Shut up.
Good.
It's hard being an artificer.
It's hard improvising, guys. Stop looking at me. I was talking about your arcane firearm. You don't want that?
I wanna give it.
Jeez, you're getting a lot of new things.
Yeah, no, this is overwhelming.
It's pissing me off a little bit.
In my spare time that I've been tinkering in my room and I build a.
Do you remember what it is?
No.
No. Okay. We went through this at 2 separate pre-D&D sessions. You learn how to turn a wand, staff, or rod into an arcane firearm, a conduit for your destructive spells. Cool. When you finish a long rest, you can use woodcarver's tools to carve special sigils into a wand, staff, or rod, and thereby turn it into a firearm. The sigils disappear from the object, blah blah blah. You can use the firearm as a spellcasting focus for all of your spells, and when you cast a spell through it that causes damage, you do an extra d8 damage.
Ooh.
I can see that.
Ooh.
So your Ray of Frost, if you cast it through your firearm, it does an extra d8 on top of what it was.
Yeah, that's right.
That's
now
cool.
I remember. So I've been tinkering, and I build a gun.
So you've just
It's
got
an old school. It's an old school looking gun.
It's like a flintlock pistol.
Yeah, it's like a flintlock pistol with some clogs on the outside.
Clogs? Why are you chucking clogs on?
There are no clogs on the outside of it.
I mean, anything I build has cogs on the outside of it.
Do you know what clogs are?
Yes.
The wooden
Those shoes from
Definitely.
Germany.
It's definitely cogs.
It's in there now. He said it. That is what they have.
No, they're cogs.
So he's got a
Cogs,
jug.
I'm taking it back. It's cogs and potions
You've got a jug with clogs, and then you've got
I
a
don't
gun
want Jimmy
with
to have
clogs.
to make this.
Just
I
FYI,
really do.
everybody, just FYI, I'm 4 lines into my 3 pages of content for today.
Let's get cracking.
Which is why I only have 3
I built a
pages for an
pistol
entire session.
with cogs on the outside. Cogs.
That brings us to the end of the 2 weeks of downtime in Dugan's Shaft. Well done, everybody. You've leveled up.
Yes.
You've all rolled for your new hit points. You didn't get a 1 this time, I think.
I just went.
You took the average.
I did too.
Oh. We leveled you up when you came around to my place, and we did roll for it, and you got like a 3 or a 2 or something.
Nah, we took the average.
So yeah, we definitely took the average.
We just took the average.
When we forgot that we'd done that.
For sure.
Wait, did you roll for it?
Nah. He did it. It was below average, but
what is
your
hit points now?
31.
What's yours?
35.
And you?
It is 42.
I'm 60.
Whoa.
How many hits can you take?
Oh, not too many.
I've got a perfectly fine amount.
30 something maybe?
Why's that?
Yeah, no reason. I just like, I'm like quite strong and stuff.
You are the tank. It's your job.
I just want to have a little flex.
And when you're raging, that basically doubles to like 120 against bludgeoning damage and things.
I knew that.
Because it's halving the damage that's incoming, which is the same as just doubling the hit points. All right, everybody shut up. So you head to the outskirts of Duganshaft. You get sled dogs, presumably, to West Haven, because otherwise it's going to take you a while. It's a 2-day journey, even with sled dogs.
Guys, I think we got out of this town a little bit too quick.
It'll cost you 3 gold to hire the dogs and the food.
Oh, hang on, that works out at $800 US.
600. 3 gold?
No, 600. Where did I get that from? Yeah, $600 US.
Maths.
Math, man.
Which isn't so bad.
It's like painful for me. I have a maths degree.
Who's paying for the sled dogs?
You've got them. I got 10.
It's 3 gold because last time.
Each?
No, it's 3 gold for the dogs, the sled, and the food for the dogs because you.
Okay, we're all rolling, and the highest person roll d20. The highest.
You have 150 gold.
I don't want to give away.
You should just pay for
I've got
it.
10. I'm not. I ain't
If
rolling.
I had as much gold as you, I'd just pay for it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's all vote. Who wants to split up the cost?
Why would
Who
you
wants
vote?
Baradoon to pay?
3 to 1.
Baradoon, knock off 3 gold. Reluctantly.
Outrageous. Outrageous.
It's not fair that you have so much gold
So much
anyway.
gold, yeah.
If you had a rich friend, would you go out to dinner with them and be like, "You're rich, you have to pay"?
If they
If
tried
dinner
to
was
make
$3, yes.
Outrageous. What if dinner was
If it was
$600?
30% of
It's
all
not
my life
fair
savings.
that you should get more gold
I
than
wouldn't
us.
have gone out to dinner.
It doesn't matter. Let's move on. You shake the dogs, and then you find 3 gold on the way just to shut
Yep.
your up.
Yeah, I'm putting that back. Continue.
We should take 1 gold each because we are still.
This isn't even got a title. It's so much just intro to the session that I haven't even titled this section.
It's all good stuff, though.
Go, Rob.
So it's a 2-day journey. So you are going through the wilderness for a day. You are going to need to set up some sort of sleeping situation, some sort of camp. So everybody roll a survival check. I'll see how well you are at setting up the tent.
Oh, 20.
5 shit.
16.
16 with your survival.
Plus my survival.
4 total.
4 total.
Oh, because you got negative. That's
I got
right.
negative 1 survival.
Great
plus
as being a
3.
hindrance.
Plus
An
3.
active
2.
hindrance.
So total.
19.
19.
I'm super good at left, by the way.
21.
And you got a 17 on the dice? This is what I'm talking about. Like, Ben averages, his rolls actually come out okay when it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. But when it counts, you can count on me to be shit.
What was it?
21.
21. So between the 3 of you, even with great hindrance, you managed to set up a 4-person tent.
I'm just not motivated because I'm really gutted I'm not going to be there for the performance back in town. I really feel like I left my friends behind.
Greg's just packing a sad on the side. We're like, Greg, you want to give us a hand? No.
I know I let them down, you know? I really let them
You
down.
were the lead.
I was the lead and there weren't that many of us.
And
There
you
were
just,
four
you just
on the table.
stopped turning up.
Yeah.
Greg, I'm a little bit sick of hearing you talk about theatre, and you've got a bit of an attitude about you now.
Yeah.
Like you've got this kind of theatre vibe, and it's a bit like
It's one of those theatre kids.
Yeah, he's got that thing going, and I'm actually getting sick of it.
Yeah.
I do miss it, though.
You talking to me?
The theatre! How I miss thee.
What?
Oh, Bodger, you wouldn't understand, dear friend.
Is this still going to be a thing? Is it?
Ah, the rise and fall of the curtains.
Uh,
The camaraderie. The vocal exercise was tra-la-la-la.
I was really hoping you was going to leave this one behind.
You wouldn't understand. Yes. It's where you can be who you want to be, whenever you want to be it.
You wouldn't understand.
That's the kind of shit I'm getting sick of.
You wouldn't understand. You don't trade the boards.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
You set up a 4-person tent that you've hired along with the sled and the dogs and everything, all part of the cost.
We didn't pay extra for that.
And you start a campfire to keep yourselves from freezing to death in the middle of the night. Thankfully, you bought all your warm clothing.
And I'm pretty good at chopping wood. So I've made
You're
lots
pretty
of
good at chopping wood now.
Thank you.
You've proven that you're all pretty good at hunting. Well, most of you pretty good at hunting.
Yeah.
And so you don't no checks required for the night. You all have a long rest. You recover your 1 point of exhaustion.
Shocker.
You also recover if you frenzied at all. I'm not sure if you did. So you're all back up to normal with your full hit points and things. In the morning, however, everybody make a perception check.
Oh dear.
You have advantage because technically you wouldn't be sleeping, you'd be meditating.
I only got 7, I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, 0. 10.
10, 7,
6.
And 19.
and 19.
All right, Bob's doing okay. Okay, these dice.
So the guy with the elven eyes and ears and no need to actually go to sleep. You hear the sound of something scuffling round in the camp outside, and you think, oh, there's probably a bear or a wolf or something that's come by to see if there's food. And you think, I better check what it is in case it's something dangerous. And you poke your head out of the tent, and rather than a bear or a wolf or an animal of any kind, you see a human male that seems to be dressed in chainmail armor, I think, with a shield to hand. And could Hamish join us at the table?
What? Hello? Where did you
How did I get here?
Who are you?
How did I get here? Anti-sleep.
Thank you. You look remarkably 100% human.
It's kind of you to say, but I know I'm a hideous monster.
Why are you in our tent? We were asleep.
Well, you know, you're all alone in a blizzard. Just talking to yourself all day, you kind of get a little bit stir crazy, and I just was watching you sleep.
I think he's going to kill us. If you're liking this campaign, go back and watch our Descent into Avernus and our Isolation Games campaign. They're just as fun. Also subscribe.